Good morning. So we have a project where we're going to duplicate the solar lamp shining up against the white pot to give us a night light out here in the drive. And this pot was $20 at Sam's Club. There's no holes, but do you see where the holes are going to get drilled? They're elevated by about 1.5 inches, so we will have a place where water can collect at the bottom. It won't be a true self-watering container. But you know, as usual, we get these labels and they're difficult to get off, and this might show with the dirt level. So our plan is we're going to put this big pot inside of that one, so it'll be easy to take and put in the greenhouse in the winter time, and we can overwinter these things. And we're going to move it back because we have to have the light a good, I don't know, 1.5 feet, 3 feet away from the pot to shine on it. So I'm going to dig out some of these hostas here. These are the ones that I want to put up in between the two trees to show up. So I'm going to dig these up so we have a place to move the pot, set it back, and then we'll put our little solar lamp right up here next to the driveway to shine up on it. People tend to, drive over this part of the garden because they just, it's dark and they can't see what they're doing. So that's what our project looks like today. I'm going to walk up and show you the project we have up by the road here. And Larry's going to take this down and drill holes in it for me. And then we'll put this pot inside of that after I dig out some of the hostas. So there, you can take the pot. I'm going to walk up here. See, this is the pot we put in last year. We had to replace one that, was fiberless, some sort of thing that disintegrated after years. Do you see this one? And you see where the solar lamp is? This illuminates this pot to absolutely brilliant. You couldn't have a night light out here, a spotlight out here that would be any brighter. Now we'll have to be careful of all those hardy geraniums blocking the pot, but we'll keep an eye on that. We have so many of those growing on the property, and they are so prolific that if I have to pull a couple of them, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I like the way they kind of shroud but that looks to be about, well, actually it looks about 3 feet. I don't know if my brother wants to put it back that far on the new one we're going to do. But that's the project for today. And I'll show you the finished project at some point. Oh, I picked up a couple of more. Actually, I picked up 3 more of these coral bells. One of the stores had them for $10, and I got this from Linda's for $15. And it has flowering on it already. I needed something at this end of the garden to show up. Now, we understand that when these coral bells get to full size, they'll fill in like a carpet or like a quilt. And you won't see the brown mulch, but right now the brown mulch really does, well, it just doesn't, a lot of these things are kind of in the same color value, and they just kind of disappear. And I want them to show up. The thing with the shade garden, now this does get probably 3 or 4 hours of sun in the morning, but it's mostly shade, and it just doesn't show up in the shade garden. You've got to have brilliant foliage to show up, or lay it out in such a way that the beautiful reds and purples are featured. Anyway, that's our garden for now. Let me get busy digging up hostas. Thank you for sharing.